There's a new state report that shows that murders related to domestic violence have reached a 10-year high in the state. So people in Oshkosh are rallying to raise awareness.
And for the 20th year, they gathered for the annual Fox Valley Take Back the Night event. Fox 11's Lindsay Varamis was there and has our story tonight.
We have the power. We have the right.
Chanting to break the silence of an often hidden problem, this crowd of around 400 rallied against domestic violence.
I mean, without even knowing it, your neighbor, your friend, your mother, your brother, your sister, they could be involved.
It was all part of Take Back the Night, an annual event designed to raise awareness of the reach of domestic violence.
We need people to take action. We need people to educate their workplaces, their faith communities. We need them to understand the dynamics of domestic abuse and sexual assault.
So they know what to do if they see it, and chances are many will. A new report from the Wisconsin Coalition Against Domestic Violence shows homicides related to domestic violence have reached a 10-year high in the state.
It feels so much like 10 steps forward, 8 steps backward, 2 steps forward, and it's been rough.
According to the coalition, 67 people were killed in domestic violence cases in our state last year. That's the highest total since 2000, when the coalition began collecting data, and accounted for about a third of Wisconsin's homicides in 2009.
We've, kind of taken a step backwards statistically, which is all the more reason we need to come together and really be aware of seeing the red flags of abuse.
Those united to support the cause marched from the UWO campus to the Winnebago County Courthouse for a closing vigil and stories of survival.
It's very easy for people to look the other way, to think it's none of their business, to think domestic violence and sexual assault are a private matter. They're not.
A message people in Oshkosh are spreading loudly. Lindsay Varamis, Fox 11 News.
Domestic violence counselors say often there are warning signs before the abuse turns deadly. And according to that new state report we mentioned, there was a known history of abuse in almost half of last year's domestic violence-related homicides.